What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and boy do I have some exciting news. Okay guys, so you know how I've been mentioning that we are thinking about going back racing once again. So it finally happened. My dad surprised me Tuesday. Was it Tuesday? Nope, it was Wednesday. Wednesday I came in the shop and this is what I see. We got a Levitt chassis, late model. And don't look at it too hard right now. I took the front end off of it when I think it was Thursday. Thursday I started taking the front end off because it was all smashed up and had some fenders broke and stuff like that. And the fenders on the top right here were busted and down the sides, which is normal racing wear and tear. We got new fenders, new hood, I think we got new quarters, we got a new nose piece, and we got all kinds of new stuff for this thing. But man, I'm so excited about this. So while I was gone on the cruise, my dad went and he looked at this car, and everything seemed to be good. He got a big package deal with a trailer, an enclosed trailer, all these scales and stuff you see right here. Scales to scale out the car, weigh it out. We got a caster camber gauge, we got radio headset, everything you really need. And the bad thing was, whenever I got back Tuesday, he didn't say anything about it. So when I come in Wednesday, I seen the car sitting here and I pretty much freaked out. But anyway, today's video we're going to be cleaning this thing up because it's really dirty. The people who had it before us never cleaned it, never wiped it down or anything, and this thing is filthy. So don't pay too much attention to it right now. There's a lot of cleaning that's got to be done. But what we're going to be doing, we're going to move this car. We're going to move the car from here to the lift. I'm going to raise it up, spray the bottom down good with Purple Power and some degreaser, and take my pressure washer, pressure wash it all off. And after that, we're going to be taking the motor out, which is probably going to be another video or a part 2 to this video. But stay tuned. Alright guys, so first things, we'll do a little walk around of it, and I'll kind of give you some details on what all it goes into a late model stock car. This is pretty much your top tier, you know, at any small local track, late model stock is going to be your top tier. You know, your main event show, your highest horsepower, fastest car. You know, they're really fun to drive. I've drove them a few times before, and really super fun. Anyways, we'll start up here at the front. Like I say, don't mind all the body panels missing. These are going to be replaced with new parts, and it's going to look really good once we get it done. But basic specs on these things. It does run a 604 crate motor, which is a Chevrolet crate motor. It makes 400 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque. Sorry if you guys can hear that heater above me. We do run on 10-inch wide Hoosiers. They are F45 as F45 number tires. They're just, like I say, 10-inch wide slick tire, race tire. We run on coilovers, you know, full adjustable coilovers, full adjustable suspension. We can move A-frames, we can change caster camber really easy, tow really easy. We can run adjustable sway bars. We can, you know, change sway bar within a few minutes. And the transmissions in these things, they're just 4-speed transmissions with reverse. I think this one's a Texas speed transmission, or a Texas racing transmission, and it's just got a little QuickTime bell housing. The inside of them, of course, you know, you got your racing seat, your quick disconnect steering wheel, all your gauges, RPM gauge, oil pressure, water temp. That's about all you need in here. It does have a fire extinguisher system, so say if something really bad does happen, you got a fire switch right there on the center, I guess you could say center console piece, but and then all your switches and gauges here. Of course, you do have to have the 4 or 5 point harness, either one. This one, I think this one's actually out of date and gonna have to get a new one. Yeah, it says not valid after 2018. So we'll have to change that, but that's not a big deal. This actually does have a air duct for your helmet, which, you know, if it's really hot on a race day or something, you could turn that on, but me and my dad usually never use that, just had it when we got the car. And the bodies on these things are completely fiberglass. The car only weighs 3,200 pounds, or 3,150, I think, or depending on what division we run, late model or limited. But everything on it's, you know, prefabbed up, pre-made. You buy it, it looks like this. You just gotta hang the body yourself. The doors are the only sheet metal piece. And we do have, in the back of these, you have a 22-gallon fuel cell, and we run 110, you know, just 110 race gas, 110 octane, I should say. But and the rear ends in these are a quick change rear end. I'll show you that once we get it up on the lift and explain what that means. But yeah, guys, other than that, that's pretty much it. Let's get this thing fired up. And I will say this, guys, if you do use headphones, you might want to turn your headphones down, because I mean, if you think my Mustang sounds good, just wait till I fire this thing up. Sorry if I exploded your eardrums, but they sound so good. I'll be 100% honest with you guys. Freedom never sounded so good. I love the way these things sound. So crisp, so quick to rev. Alright guys, so as you can tell, I do have the car on the lift now. Gonna go through, get the car really cleaned up, looking really good, because I can't stand my stuff to be dirty. Even though it's a race car, like, these things cost a lot of money. It's better to maintain them than just let them get all trashed out and, you know, just dirty. I mean, to me, a race car goes faster when it's cleaner. But anyways, guys, on to, like, I guess you could say the performance part of this thing. Like I say, it is a Levitt racing chassis, late model stock chassis. I don't know what year it is. I didn't ask my dad that question, but these cars, we run a 5.5 inch clutch, which means it's a 5.5 inch round clutch. It probably weighs about 3 pounds. We run lightweight flywheels, lightweight transmissions, lightweight rear ends. That's another reason why these cars rev up so quick. If you could tell in the video, whenever you rev them up, they're just real raspy, just wow. And that's because the clutch is so light, and the turning weight of the clutch and flywheel are just nothing. But we do run 3-inch exhaust. It's all mandrel bent stuff right out the side of the car over here, and a quick change rear end. Let me explain that real quick. Okay guys, so what a quick change rear end is, and a lot of you might know, a lot of you might not know, but I'll explain it for you guys. So a quick change to rear end. So in here, there's either going to be a 486 or 411 ring and pinion, you know, main gear, and then back here there's a gear that comes off the bottom, and it's another pinion style gear that turns these gears, which is essentially your final drive gear. So all you have to do is take this cover off. There's 2 gears in here, one on top, one on the bottom, and you literally just slide them off, slide whatever other gears, like say there's a 486 in here right now in the back. All I gotta do is take this cover off, slide these 2 gears out, take my other gears, which, you know, would be numbered and in their own little box, put a 525 in it, and the big gear would go on the top, little gear on the bottom for the high number. And for a low number, like, I could take a same 525, put the small gear on the top, big gear on the bottom, and probably make it like a 373. It changes it really big, probably like 100 points. Probably not to a 373, but probably a 4 something. But that's pretty much what a quick change is. You know, just a quick little detail, not really detailed, but quick little description of it. And of course you got your trailing arms, and that's really about it, guys. But I'm gonna take and get to cleaning. Alright guys, so I'm not gonna time lapse this or anything, but I am gonna get to cleaning it. But I was just gonna show you guys, like, before, like, look at all this dirt. Like, I would never let my, I mean, look at that. It looks terrible. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera with one hand and shine a light on it with the other, but I mean, look at that. I would never let my car get like that, ever. After every single week, I always wipe mine down, at least with some spray and a rag. But pick the video up once I get that done, because I don't really think you guys are going to watch me time lapse through cleaning the car. Alright guys, so it is a few hours later. I think it's like 9 o'clock right now, 9:30. I got the middle of it clean, as far as like the underneath side, the middle section, the center section here. And I got the front side, bottom side clean. And once I get the engine out, I'll take and pressure wash the top sides of everything. That way everything's good and clean. But man, you can tell just a big difference. It's way cleaner than it was. It's still got some stains and stuff and some paint chipped off, but we'll scuff that down and respray it, get it looking pretty good. But so far so good, guys. It's just taking a lot of time. Alright guys, so we finally got the underneath side of this car clean, and it looks a lot better. Like I say, it still needs a lot of repainting here and there. Like, you know, they had put something here at one point and took and cut it off and sanded it down. But I'm going to take and grind off all these extra little pieces they have welded on and cut off, make them nice and smooth, and repaint stuff like this stuff right here, and just to make it look a little better, stuff like that. You know, go back over it, and like over here where it's got a little bit of paint come off and it kind of surface rusted. You know, just take that, clean it up really good, sand it down a little bit, paint it, make it look really good. That's pretty much going to do it for today, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching. I want to thank you very much for all the subscribers I got. I appreciate you guys a lot. And like I say, if you did like the video, be sure to smash that like button. Consider subscribing if this is your first time viewing my channel. And until next time, guys, we'll see you.